City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama taught me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch my back. Stay gon' run on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life or get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
Girl, you've been gone away a real long time. Oh, I really went out of my mind. Wait, no. Oh, I miss your love. When you left, baby, you did. Oh, baby, come here. Let me caress you. Oh, baby, you let us all show me what you miss. Come here, sugar. Get to this, oh baby, I want you here, I want to do something freaky to you, I want to feel what I felt along, oh come baby, and get to this, ooh remember baby, how you made me feel just like a king, oh I can't wait baby. I'm ready for you to start doing the thing, trying to blow your mind. You're so fine, so petite, oh, candy sweet, oh, I can't wait. Come here, baby, get through this, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Sweet love, oh. Don't make me wait, I can't wait. Oh, I'm so impatient for your love. Come here, baby, get to this. Girl, I know you've been gone. Girl, you nearly blew my mind, baby. Girl, you've been gone for so long. I'm so glad, baby. Glad that you're home, oh baby.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythm fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year when it me up, reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life in place, me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist, as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin, love. My happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis, but now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people, keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus with some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousins rich. Husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Angels. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Angel Henao will hit next. Henao, with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. This is again 5 in a row.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Next pitch is outside. That one ripped right center field. Siri going back on it. Gone! A 2-run shot. 3rd home run of the season. It's 2-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that misses. 1-1. There's your strike. 95 of that one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Christian Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Machado gets his lead at first with nobody out. Check swing, called strike. Chases that one out of the zone. Now one away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. That to right. And it falls. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
That's in there, and a count 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. That's in there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim and getting to start, Tyler Mahle. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Jose Siri, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. High fly ball out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham trying to get there. 2 away now. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And there's a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Now with the shift on, hits right into it, throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Angels go down 1-2-3. Back here at Angel Stadium, and here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand. Luzardo back to work. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Fitzgerald in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Here's a rookie shortstop trying to make his way at the major league level, and a lot of people think he's going to be a great player. Scouts certainly love him.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 3 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate.
It's not easy jumping up a level, even if you're a top prospect. The speed of the game is much faster in the majors, and on top of that, now he gets to face the best pitchers in the world. Go get him, kid.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one is inside. That pitch gets the corner, and it's a full count.
3-2.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And forget it. He sends it out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round trip.
Now, Jordan Westburg. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Randall Grichuk now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. In the air on the infield. Marchand settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. Off the plate, 1-0. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses off the outside edge. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So digging in, Jared Triolo. And that's in there for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Two aboard, 2 outs. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now it's Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Walker gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Herrera Encarnacion. Encarnacion measures 6 feet 4 inches, 250 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. That's a hit. Machado around second. The relay to third, save. And now second and third with one gone.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Infield comes in now. Digging in, Evan Carter. On the ground, out to short. Base hit, 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Wilmer Flores. 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Walker gets under it. 2 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. Out of here. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 7-1.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And the batter now, Rafael Marchand. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1-1.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 7. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And now it's even up. That's down and in.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
This one high in the air to left center. Encarnacion pulls it down, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a base hit right there. And that extends the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Angels.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Coming home. The relay. First and second, 2 outs. Randall Grichuk, the next to hit for the Angels. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Inside. And now 3-0. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the 3rd. Slider clips the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now here is Jordan Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a foul ball. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases loaded, 2 down. That one
Ball
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw.
How about that? Clears the bases. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here is Darno. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Popped up. Walker. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's now 7-5. And we're back. Start of the 4th at the plate. Tyler Fitzgerald. puts it in the air out towards left center. Siri in position. And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Manny Machado up to the plate. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Alek Manoah on the pitch here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Walker stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And that one is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Here's the left fielder, Gerard Encarnacion. In there for strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Giants 7 and the Halos 5. Back in Anaheim, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jared Triolo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Line drive and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tyler Mahle gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Aaron Savali into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Siri, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carter going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Savali with a move to first. Triolo back on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
Two down, nobody on. Line to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Giants 7 and the Halos 5. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Manoah back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just misses with that one.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Swings through that one for strike 2. 0-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-5.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rafael Marchand. That's a strike. 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. That one outside. And it's 1-0. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a strike on the outside edge. Base hit, left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. He's in there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now a chance for Angel Henao. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fitzgerald at second with 2 down. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Fitzgerald around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. It's now 10-5. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Here goes the runner. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 10 and the Halos 5. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. And now Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. And that one hammered. That's back. And gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Just missed. That misses, and that's ball 2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter on the move. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next for L.A., Randall Grichuk. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's towards center. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that is that. But the Angels do get one back via the solo homer. It's now a 4-run game at 10-6. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top 6. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Walker, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 150th career homer. And they add on. It's 11-6.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So digging in, Herrera and Encarnacion. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And digging in for San Francisco, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. There's the strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Carter tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Flores stands in now, looks at that one inside. A little bit high, and it's 2-0. And that one gets past the catcher. Carter into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Carter, the runner at second with one away. And ball four, two aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Stepping in, Trent Grisham. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Here comes the skipper, and that's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He'll score easily. The relay to the plate.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. One down, runners at second and third. Next offering is down low. To the right side. Fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 a solo homer. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Giants on top, 13-6. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for the Angels, Jordan Walker. First pitch, and it just misses. That one out to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Just off the outside part of the plate. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Outside low. 3-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Triolo up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Walker over at first with one away. Hit in the air, right field. Carter. And there's two down. Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Siri, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air to left down the line. Encarnacion sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And that's in there at the knees.
This kid's power really stands out. Even though he's a top prospect, I still thought it was going to take time before he started to hit bombs, but I was wrong. I didn't think he'd be able to adjust this quickly.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes Manny Machado. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Grichuk going back on it. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 15-6, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christian Walker. Back to the mound. He's got it. Over to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Gerard Encarnacion. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
In the air, left field, Grichuk under it, nabs it. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Carter at the plate now. That's ball one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1-1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Grichuk gets under it, makes the catch, and that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. On the ground to third. Fair ball. And now here is Harper.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Angels. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is the third out of the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That's in for a strike. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. One down, base is empty. That one way outside. And the count 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Missed inside with the curve. And it's through for a hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the Angels manager. New pitcher on now, Justin Topa.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Grichuk hustles it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Fitzgerald, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that misses. Ball two. One out. Runners at first and second. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. So up next, Angel Henao.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Right through there for a strike. Grisham at third. Marchand at second. Fitzgerald over at first with one away. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And the lead continues to grow.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. Check swing, called strike. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 17-6. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Randal Grichuk. Savali back to work. Fouled off left side. That one fouled off. Out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Jordan Walker. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one ripped. Grisham drop step going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. He sends one out the opposite way. 3rd home run of the season. It's 17-7.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Fernando Cruz. He's into the game with the bases empty. So here's Darnell with 1 out. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball down the line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Triolo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Buck Farmer up and loosening in the pen. Edwards warming up as well. The shortstop takes a ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Hey! Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 8 full, it's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one not close. Ball one. Topa, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And another ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. My partner, known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I'd win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Encarnacion gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 19-7.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now here's the DH, Wilmer Flores. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 4th home run of the season. And they boost their... And now here is Trent Grisham. And he takes a strike. Foul ball. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Now at the plate, Rafael Marchand. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Walker takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Angel Henao digs in now. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Up the middle, Triolo. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. It's Major League Baseball on the... And we're back. Last chance for the home team. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Get out of town. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 20-8.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard, so Harper stands in. Swing and a foul out of play. Torres on at first, nobody out. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Out to center. Grisham settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 20-10. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants. On the mound now, Buck Farmer.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
High fly ball out to left field. Encarnacion pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Angels down to their final out. Randall Grichuk will hit next. And that is out of play.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. 1 strike away. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Walker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball.
No strike. Ball, that's outside.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Travis. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Jack Sawinski looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Fought off foul. In the dirt.
0-2.
Grichuk on second. Walker on at first with 2 down. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Lovers intertwined with no place to go, and so they kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky, yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to.